Everyone just loves the term red flag these days. Everything's a red flag.
I know.
Our listener Stephanie thinks that the gift her husband gave her for her birthday is a red flag.
Oh, dang.
You already married him, dude. It's Tino Cochino Radio. Listener therapy is basically us taking your situation, dissecting it a bit, and giving our opinion, man, just because we're kind of outside of the situation. So Serina has today's DM from Stephanie. Please read it.
My husband used to be the most romantic guy I had ever met. When we first started dating, he would always be so thoughtful in his gift giving and would always surprise me in the most wonderful ways. The last few years, it seems like he's changed and is taking me for granted. He just doesn't do anything spontaneous for us anymore. Last week was my birthday, and he literally gave me a birthday card with $500 cash in it. I know that's a lot of money, but it just seems so cold and thoughtless. Am I sounding crazy?
Yes.
No, I don't think you sound crazy. You know how they say you have to always keep dating your partner?
Yeah.
If the birthday is that one day a year that's specifically for you, so you should be treated like royalty. I mean, Serina claims a birthday month.
I do.
Right? I mean,
Yes.
your birthday means so much to somebody. And so if you know this is their thing, I feel like, and this is your person, you should have no problem showering them and making them feel appreciated.
I would definitely talk to my husband because $500 is a lot of money. So maybe in his head, like that's his love language. Like, ooh, I'm going to give her $500.
But it
like,
didn't used to
she's
be,
going to
apparently.
love this. And it's like for me, yes, I do celebrate my birthday for a while, but I like little things. Like even if it's a card with just something so like nice written in it, or like roses. So like for my birthday, my husband, we just went out to dinner with my family and stuff, and I kind of was expecting roses, and he didn't come home with them, and I'm like, oh, okay, but I didn't say anything. And then when we got to the restaurant, he had like balloons and like roses at the restaurant already set up, so he had went like, yeah, so it's like little stuff like that I really appreciate.
Yeah, that's dope. Nicasio clearly does not agree.
Well, this is the reason why breakups happen, because like people expect like so much. Like, why is that such a thing? Like, why make it complicated for each other? Like, what? I bet you the guy doesn't feel that way. If she would have gave him $500, he would have been like, cool, let me go buy some golf clubs, let me go buy this, let me go buy that. Like, he's not thinking too much into it, and that's, I think,
Well,
that's
exactly.
I was gonna say that's the problem, guys don't think.
well, that's where and that's why we're easygoing. That's why, like, it's always.
But it's not about him. This was her birthday.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always something like.
God damn it, why were you born?
It's just never.
You want to celebrate your birth?
It's never enough.
That's him saying that, not me. Look, dude, I want to go to the phones. I want to get some listener perspective. We're going to talk to you next. Okay, Stephanie reached out. She thinks that her husband's birthday gift is a red flag. The red flag stuff needs to stop.
I agree.
You already married him. You knew who he was.
That's what I'm saying.
That doesn't, I want to be clear, it doesn't mean that I'm on her husband's side, though. I do think Stephanie's right. Basically, he gifted her a birthday card with $500 in it, just cash. And yes, it's a nice amount of money, but there's no actual thought in that. Like, if it's your partner's birthday, you should be, at the very minimum, taking some type of time to give them something with more thought and value than just money. Let's talk to Autumn. What are your thoughts?
I think that the dude is getting way too comfortable and it's time to bounce.
Oh, damn. Like, just be done with it and go?
I'm going through the same thing, and he just switched it all up. He used to do the most, and now he's just slacking.
Have you had the conversation to let him know that he's slacking?
Oh, so many times. And his excuses, I'm tired, or I didn't have time, or last minute crap. And I'm like, dude, because I be planning way ahead. I be doing this, I be doing that, you know?
Yeah, like at the end of the day, like once you have this conversation and you've made your needs known, if they don't now do their part, then it's almost like you're allowing it.
Exactly. And then you're going to get too comfortable and keep doing it. And then what? You know what I mean? Where's he going to go from there?
I feel like it's tough because I feel like it's easy for us women to get discouraged by those things. But sometimes I have to take a step back and then focus on all the things that he does
There you
do.
go.
You see, but then I be doing the most. I be cleaning, I be taking care of his kids, I be doing his laundry, I be doing this and this and that, and there's still no appreciation. And then you're not going to give me a good gift?
You know what he should get you? A new phone.
Oh my God.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Celebrity gossip, tea time. It is what we're talking next. And today we are talking about what?
We have details on the Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg album, and there's a viral video going around of an extremely awkward interview of Blake Lively and a journalist.
I've heard about this, but I haven't heard it, so we're going to
Yes.
listen to it next. All right, so the new Dr. Dre Snoop Dogg album, we got some details on that finally. Very excited for it. Also, Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds' wife, is in one of the biggest movies out right now, and I guess it was like a real cringy interview.
Oh, it's bad.
Yes.
And I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it, but I haven't heard it yet. So there's a lot to get to today, man. It is tea time on Tino Cochino Radio. Where would you like to start, Serina?
We can start with Dr. Dre and Snoop. They are dropping their album Missionary in November, and Dr. Dre couldn't hold back his excitement and revealed Sting is on the album, saying it's an amazing roster of artists on this album. I shouldn't have revealed that, to be honest. And then he continued to talk about the album with Snoop, saying this one's going to show a different level of maturity with his lyrics and with my music. I feel this is some of the best music I've done in my career.
He said, we're so mature, we're not going to do it doggy style anymore. It's just missionary.
That's hot.
No, it sounds dope, bro. I mean, and they're almost done with it. He said that he's getting the mixes in. I think he said he's up to song 11 or something like that. He wants 14 songs in the album. Snoop wants 16. And so they're trying to figure it out. He's got to turn it in by September 1st, and it looks like the album drops in November.
Do you think the whole thing will flop? Like, will there be a radio hit?
On the West Coast.
I think so, because they're smart. So I feel like they'll have at least one radio hit.
On the West Coast, yes. I would hope there's something from, Kendrick on there. It'd be dope to have some old, like, Corrupt and like Dog Pound vibes. I mean, I don't know. I'm curious to see what they do with it. It's Snoop and Dre. I mean, them alone is enough, but it's been so long since an album from Dre specifically, so I'm excited for it. What else is going on? Blake Lively, what happened?
Yeah, she's getting a ton of backlash. So this interview from 2016 is going viral, and it's so cringy. The journalist even said that this almost made her quit her career, and here's a clip of it.
Congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
Did you guys love wearing those kind of clothes that you...
Yeah.
And working in digital.
Everyone wants to talk about the clothes, but I wonder if they would ask the men about the clothes.
I would.
I love Jesse's suits and how
that's what I'm saying. His wardrobe was beautiful.
I know.
Corey's wardrobe was gorgeous. Those high-waisted pants.
He's so great.
I would wish men wore high-waisted pants like that still.
I mean, they were clearly trolling. Like, they just go into this conversation amongst themselves. I'm so confused because I feel like people are talking about two different things. To me, they're upset that the reporter asked them about clothes.
It's the whole thing.
But what was the baby thing?
Because the reporter isn't pregnant. So she's congratulating Blake on being pregnant at the time. And that's where she says, like, oh, congratulations on your little bump. And I guess Blake didn't like that. So she said, oh, congrats on your little bump. Like, kind of calling her, I guess, fat.
But she's clearly not fat, though. She's so skinny.
Yeah, but it was just like, it was just
one
a
of those
shot.
shots, yeah.
Back
And
at her.
then it goes into the whole, I wonder if they would ask the men about the clothes, which, okay, I understand where Blake's coming from, but at the same time, I'm like, you can't be like on this, like, oh yeah, women empowerment, but then you're also making another woman feel...
Well, I know you're not supposed to congratulate girls on being pregnant, right?
What?
No, yes, you can.
I don't know.
If they haven't mentioned anything, then yes, then don't say like, oh, are you pregnant or stuff like that. But in this case, it wasn't like that. And if she didn't want to get asked about her pregnancy, that's fair. But then let the interviewer know in advance.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Serina, are you demure?
I don't know what that means.
Matt?
I don't know either.
You're not part of the demure trend right now? It's everything on TikTok.
I'm never part of any trend.
All right, listen, man. We're going to break down exactly what it is next on Tino Cochino Radio. Why is everyone on TikTok suddenly obsessed with the word demure? I want to break down the trend for you, man. It's Tino Cochino Radio. So basically on TikTok, there's a ton of people that are being very mindful of their actions. They're acting very cutesy. In fact, you could say they're very demure. So those three phrases, but like demure specifically, have been going insane on TikTok because of a creator by the name of Jules LeBron. So they began using them, I guess, like earlier in the month to explain to viewers how they handle like a wide variety of daily situations. Let's listen.
See how I look very presentable? The way I came to the interview is the way I go to the job. A lot of you girls go to the interview looking like Marge Simpson and go to the job looking like Patty and Selma. Not demure. I'm very modest. I'm very mindful. You see my shirt? Only a little chichi out, not my chocho. Be mindful of why they hired you. Here's your reality check, diva.
What's a chocho?
So I'm not sure how many followers Jules had before everything popped, but she's sitting right at around 1.3 million on TikTok now.
Dang.
And over 50,000 posts on the platform have used the term demure. And now it's become a thing.
Some of the dumbest things go viral. Like, that's so annoying. It's like the stuff that should be like shining light on is very dark and it doesn't come out.
Well, this isn't dark. This is cutesy.
Oh God.
I'm just like
demure.
You're making it seem like you post a ton of like thought-provoking content on your page.
No, I don't. But like, there's other things like, like, I don't know, like people that, are in need of like health things or something like that. Like that should be going
Do your arms hurt from all the reaching you're doing right now? Can we just be cute real quick? Can we just be a little demure?
Seriously, what the hell's a chocho?
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
The other day we had talked about this woman that was going viral on TikTok as well, because she was basically saying that motherhood is not satisfying, and she was giving her reasoning, and she had some fair points to it, but I think as a parent, you're going to connect to that differently. Well, we had a father reach out, and he wants to share his take on it. Very interesting. I think you'll like it next. A day or so ago, I don't remember exactly when it was, but we were talking about this TikTok that was going viral from a woman who was saying that motherhood is unsatisfying and that a lot of people don't talk about it. And she was like, listen, I love my kids. Like, my kids are my everything, and there's a ton of great things, but we need to normalize talking about the negative things, like the always worrying, oh my God, like when it's time to go to bed, are they going to be okay? Am I raising them right? Am I raising them wrong? Just, the actual negative thoughts that come with it. And some people agreed with it. Some people disagreed with it. We have a listener on Instagram that goes by the name of Rich the Realist, and he wanted to reach out to share a father's perspective. He said, listen, I spend most of my day being like the 90% mom. Clean up after yourself. Brush your teeth twice a day. Eat good foods instead of snacks all day. Stay off YouTube. And yes, most nights I do go to bed thinking, damn, I've messed up. What can I do different? Because I feel like I'm failing. But then you have those times when your son graduates 5th grade and gets every award available for one student in the class, star student, highest GPA, citizenship award, always looking out for their other classmates. Life is hard in general, and you can't control other humans, but our job as parents is to keep trying, even when it seems like we're just spinning our wheels.
That was good.
Good point. Yeah.
Because like I said, yes, there's hard moments and days, which, yes, you should express that. And I think what he's saying, everything is right. Like, yeah, like there are those hard days, but then you have those moments that are like, dang, like I am doing a good job because my kid did help somebody at school, or, he has manners, or all these things. And that to me is so fulfilling.
When we talked about this, you didn't really give an actual answer. You just trolled a bit, as you normally do, Nicasio. Yeah. But how do you ever have days where you feel like you're not a good parent?
Yeah, there's some days to where, like, the whole tablet thing comes into play, and I'm like, man, like, are we giving it to him too much? Like, sometimes, like, he goes, like, on certain Instagram pages, but it's for kids. But I'm like, dang, I didn't do that. So, like, why is he doing it? Like, am I spanking him? Why should I be spanking him? It's like...
You shouldn't be.
Matt, you have 3 kids, and you've been doing this parenting thing a lot longer than everybody else in the room. Have you ever had a day where you're like, damn, why did I have these kids?
Oh my God.
Real question.
No, I never regret having them. I am always completely satisfied by being a father because I feel like it's the only thing in life for me. Mm-hmm. But if I ever have a bad day or everything's falling around me, I'd be like, at least my kids are healthy. But I did the other day, like, break down crying because my son lied to us about, like, he basically got the pin of his Switch so he could, like, enter the pin and change.
He had a stizzy pin?
That sounds good.
That's Matt's pin.
No, he was able to, like, turn off the timer so he could play the Switch as much as he wanted, but he didn't tell us that he had the pin, so it was, like, lying. So I got broke down crying because I'm like, man, he's, like, hiding the truth from him. I was very disappointed in, like, how did I fail him?
See, this is where the, like, life comes into play, right? Like,
yeah.
We were just talking about this. You can do your best to raise them and do everything, but at the end of the day, when they get to a certain age, they're going to make their own decisions. No matter what you've taught them, they're going to do their thing.
And then
For
the
sure.
friend influence is
That's
terrible.
scary.
I've always wanted to ask Matt, did you want to have kids because you, like, legit wanted to have them, or did you want to have them because you knew that was, like, the thing to do? That's what you're supposed to do in life.
I feel like I always had that fatherly instinct. My mom, when I was like,
but you always want to be away from them.
She bought me a stroller so I could, like, push my little baby dolls around so that I'd be a good father.
Well, that failed.
Oh my God!
We know that.
Tino Casino Radio. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk to things that we can't stand. It's Tino Casino Radio. Look, some of ours might be stupid, but it's okay because it's the things that bother us. And not every day is going to be something drastic. Hopefully, the things that bother you are something so small that it's not really a thing, because there's people actually going through real life drama, You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it's some kind of lightweight. Like for me, this is Tino, All-Star. Mine is so stupid. I've been watching the show Scandal with Kerry Washington. I never watched it before. I'm hooked now. I'm all in it, the drama, everything. But the one thing I cannot stand about this show is whoever puts the music together. It's like a serious scene, and it's like the president has some dramatic thing going on, then out of nowhere in the background, you just hear like, celebrate good times, come on. It's all like old school disco and funk. And I mean, yes, it's a vibe, but they don't know how to place it right. They could be like, who just got murdered? Jonathan. Are you serious? Yes. First, I was afraid. I was petrified. Oh, wow. And it's just like, it throws it off. But the show is great, and I'm so late to it, but it's really good. Fun fact, I was in Vegas. This was years ago, and I was doing music with 3 6 Mafia, and we were all partying at this club, and there was this one guy that everyone was like fanning over. And I was like, I don't even know who this is, but he was a cool dude, and we kind of hit it off, and we were just taking shots and talking about life, and it was just a homie for the night. I mean, that sounds kind of creepy, not like that, but and come to find out, it's one of the stars of the show.
It's that old?
Was it the president?
No, not the president. Is his name Harrison? Harrison Ford?
I haven't seen it in so long. Is it?
You were partying with Harrison Ford?
Oh my god. Well, there's no time for you guys.
I took up all the time. Anyway, whatever. So I found the picture the other day. I showed my wife, and she's like, "Wow, you hung out with him?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." I had no clue who he was. Fun fact. Something you can't stand. Go ahead, Serena.
So I already can't stand when somebody cuts me off, but I really can't stand when they cut me off and they're already missing their bumper. So I'm like, you haven't even learned your lesson?
If you see someone like that, you already know that they don't care, and there's no consequences with them, so you got to be careful.
Yeah, it just makes me mad.
Nicasio, one thing you can't stand.
I can't stand when you see a homeless person just spazzing the out.
Oh my God. Well,
all right.
They might
like
need,
I always tell
might need medication or something.
I always tell Matt, I say, look at like, oh, here we go.
Now don't rope me into this.
And then when we're in another city, Matt was like, oh, there we go.
No,
there we go.
That's Cap. That's Cap.
Matt's pulling the Homer Simpson going into the bushes right now. Quickly, Matt, something you can't stand.
I can't stand when people say clearance sale or stores say clearance sale, but then it's buy one, get one half off. You know what that really means? It's 25% off each thing. Call it what it is. That's not a real clearance sale. It should be at least half off each item.
Loophole.
That's good.
It's dumb.
I like that. Look, one thing you can't stand. We'll take it to the phones next, baby. We're talking about the things we can't stand, the things you can't stand. Just vent, baby. Get it off your chest, man. We got Jose on the line. Go ahead, brother.
The one thing that annoys me is when I'm trying to have a conversation with somebody. It could be a friend, coworker, family member, whoever, and they just don't get off their damn cell phone. Just all eyes on the cell phone. You're trying to talk to them, have a little conversation, and then just so focused on. You can tell they're not even listening to what you're saying.
Well, hey, man, you feel like you're just wasting your breath. It's like, why am I even talking to you if you're not even going to acknowledge me?
Exactly. You could just stop talking, and then they won't even notice you stop talking.
Do you ever call them out on it?
Nah. I mean, not really. No, kind of.
That's because you have manners, unlike them.
Exactly.
But what if what you're saying is just boring as hell?
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Tino Radio.
Yeah.
All right, it's Tino, go to Tino Radio. We're playing Are You Smarter Than Nicasio? Hello, who is this?
Priscilla.
All right, Priscilla, we're going to have Nicasio hit you with this question. He'll give you some multiple choice answers.
Yep.
Take your best guess, and hopefully we get to hook you up today, okay?
Okay.
At the age of 15 years old, which celebrity had a crush on his teacher over twice his age and gave her a love letter with his mother's ring in it,
Oh my God.
which he had stole from her?
Could you come up with a longer question?
This is a good question.
Right?
Is it A, Drake, B, Bruno Mars, or C, Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Bruno Mars. He seems like a lover.
Ooh, she got it.
Make me feel like I fell out of hell.
Is that Shania Twain? Feel like a woman?
Look, we're going to get you hooked up. Congratulations. Just hang on so we can get some info. Cool?
Okay, thank you.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
Listen, man, caffeine is a vibe. I mean, I know it gets you going, right? Like sometimes you need that boost, dude. Well, I guess there is a specific amount of caffeine that is linked to heart disease.
Oh my
and
God.
if this is true, I don't know how our producer Matt is still here.
Hanging by a thread,
It's crazy.
We're going to talk about it next. Let's talk caffeine. There is a certain amount, I guess, I never knew this, that is linked to heart disease. So, like, if you're doing this much, you're just, shortening your life, basically, or the chances. Tino Cochino Radio, Serena's got more info.
Yes, it is 400 milligrams of caffeine. Now, if you're doing this here and there, you're going to generally be okay. But this is something, if you're doing this every single day, constantly, you're drinking all this caffeine, that eventually it's going to catch up to you. And yeah, it's not great.
How many did you say?
400 milligrams.
So I'm drinking sugar-free Monster right now, and it says I have 140 milligrams, so I'm cool.
That's only 140?
But that's just one can, though, so is that what you're drinking for just today?
I'll probably also have a Celsius at around 5 p.m.
200.
So I'm still under the limit,
380? Yeah. It's not bad.
I did the math on my worst days of how much caffeine I drink, because sometimes I'll have 2 energy drinks and about 5-6 cups of coffee, a couple Diet Cokes. I go
well, we watch you
on a
here.
bad day, I'll go like 1,200 milligrams.
You make diabetes look good.
I think
400 milligrams of caffeine is equivalent to 4 cups of coffee, 10 cans of soda, and 2 energy drinks. Or 2 energy drinks.
I'm not gonna lie. I always forget that soda has caffeine because I never get
but not
high
a lot.
off of it.
It's like 60 milligrams or something. But the bad thing about Matt is that he drinks all this, right? But then he like takes edibles, so he slows his heart rate down. So it's like, what are you doing?
And I throw some beer on top. I've collapsed a couple times.
Jeez.
Your heart's just on a seesaw. Like,
I'm strengthening it, guys.
And he hasn't stopped.
Tino Cucino Radio.
I've never heard that Costco was famous for having a great return policy, but apparently they do. It's Tino Cucino Radio, and there's a couple going viral because they decided to test this theory and return their mattress of 5 years, correct?
Yeah. So Costco has a basically no questions asked return policy on anything they sell. So this couple took back a mattress they had used for 5 years, and they got full refund.
That is disgusting because you've got to think how many times they had sex on this thing, how many times, even just that they're naked or whatever's going on. 5 years worth of that, and then they just take it back. What do they do with it?
So Costco will just dump it. I've seen people bring back TVs that are basically brand new, didn't fit on their wall, whatever. In Costco, if it's out of the box, they just run a forklift right through it, destroy it, and throw it away.
Oh my God, why?
What a waste, right?
Yes.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie, like Costco's customer service, I've been there probably twice regarding customer service, and they've always sent me out smiling.
I was gonna say, how does
what are they doing?
Going back to Matt, how do you see?
Thanks for your purchase.
I was saying, how do you see behind the scenes stuff? Like you're seeing TVs being smashed with.
I got special access, Serena. I've been a Kirkland member for 15 years.
Serena, you wouldn't know anything about this.
I don't.
You want the executive card member?
Sam's Club.
Yeah, you go to
I
Sam's.
do.
So you go to Walmart. It's the same thing.
It is, Loki.
Actually, I don't. I haven't been to Walmart in a really long time, but it's because Target's just so convenient.
Target's just a vibe, though. Like when you go to you got to go to the nice one though, because there are different Targets, right? Like not every Target is nice.
The Super Center,
what?
the Target Super
Oh,
Center.
that's
Been to
crazy.
those?
How much money do you guys drop just in that little area right when you walk in?
There's always something, right? Like a little candle or some
a little
random
basket or
thing.
something.
It's like, oh, this is cute.
For my
And
oranges.
Starbucks is right there.
Dude, we've got a few videos that are popping off right now on our Instagram. I want to talk about it with you next on Tino Cucino Radio, man. I need you to hit that follow button, damn it. If you're not already, man, our Instagram is at Tino Cucino Radio. Hit that follow button.
Yes.
Dude, we've been on a roll this week, man. We got a few videos that are starting to, just rack them up. We got one that I posted most recently. It's basically like when they assume you speak Spanish because you have a Mexican-ass name, but you don't. Like for me, like if you see my name on paper, my government name is Guadalupe Montes. So, of course, you think, oh, this guy's got to speak it. And no, but like I can obviously I could take your words, like the context clues, and figure out what you're talking about. But if you expect a response in Spanish, that's not gonna happen.
Didn't you officially change your name?
You know what's crazy? I went to the court downtown and everything to do it,
and it didn't go through
because I guess I forgot to fill out one of the forms, and so they mailed everything back, and then it expired, so then I got to redo the whole thing.
Oh,
so
God.
you gotta I'll just stay
Maybe
me.
it was a sign to just keep your name.
I kind of thought that.
I like your name.
I don't believe you.
I do. I've always said that though.
She's capping.
I'm not.
You want me to fail?
I like your name.
It is pretty.
We have another
Gypsy.
video that says POV, you married the independent tough girl. So it's basically me on the phone with my wife. Here was the conversation.
Why would you say you were gonna call me when you get home and you never called me when you got home? So you say you were gonna call me when you get out the shower, you never call me when you get out the shower. I'm finna start my period. I don't got time for this. I don't.
It'd be like that, bro.
Is that bad, baby?
It'd be like that. And then another one that's just really popping off, dude. And here's the thing. The reason I'm telling you about these is because I want you to go be in the comment section and just get your popcorn and get the tea and just have some fun, because people are just ruthless and they don't care. Another one of the videos says when you get in a fight with your girl and she knows it's her fault, and it's basically like me and my wife on the couch, and she's her way of apologizing because she knows food is the way to my heart. She's like, hey, this restaurant closes, should we go? And then we go, and it's a cutesy thing. It's very demure. Oh my God. And the comments, bro, are guys like, oh, you should have left her. You should have made her go get the food on her own.
Oh my God.
She deserves to make it up to you. And it's like, bro, it's a TikTok.
When you fight with your partner and you know it's her fault and she knows it's her fault, do you apologize?
What I have learned, I mean, no, why would I apologize? If I didn't do anything, I'm not going to apologize.
There you go, my man.
But
you did something for her to react that way.
Oh, damn.
Here's the thing. What I've learned with us, if we can both keep our calm, no matter what we're fighting about, if we can keep our calm and talk it through, there's no repercussions. And it works out. And the person that should apologize does apologize. It's a win. It's something I'm learning. But go to the Instagram, man, at Tino Cochino Radio. You'll see the videos, jump into the comments, and have some fun.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
When it comes to trust, it is very important. And every day here at the show, we basically have like a folder, like on our phones. We share like a Google document. And whenever there's something we want to talk about, we put it in there. And then we put our name next to it. That way, whenever we talk about that topic, that person gets credit for it. Yeah. So one of the topics that Nicasio wants to talk about is not trusting your coworkers. I would like you to keep in mind, we are his coworkers.
And he typed it in all caps.
Yeah. So what does he mean by that? We'll let him break it down next.
And you can't spell trust without us.
Trust is very important in any relationship, personal, family, work, very specifically work. That's what we're focused on right now. It's Tino Cochino Radio. And for some reason, our co-host Nicasio put in our show notes that he wants to talk about not trusting your coworkers. Like basically, it's something that you should never do. And he even typed it out in all caps.
Yeah.
Who hurt you, man?
Oh my God. Should I play the audio? No one hurt me. I just think like if money is attached to something, then it's hard to trust certain people.
Play the audio.
Do not trust your coworkers. This was a lesson I learned very early on. Don't have them on your social media. Don't invite them into your personal life in any way, shape, or form. When it comes to the workplace, at least one of your coworkers will try to screw you over if they are given the chance. And I never understood this. Because in my mind, I go to work, I do my work, and I go home. But for other people, they are very fixated on their coworkers. And the moment they find someone or something they don't like about a person, in their mind, they're like, there needs to be conflict. And they will do everything in their power to create conflict between you and them or you and management.
Very curious. Who do you think is the one person out of this room that would do you wrong?
Matt.
Wow, why?
Because I've seen you've done old coworkers wrong, and I've seen it.
Nicasio's the most toxic person in the studio.
Yeah, but it comes from a good place.
Toxicity?
You are the most toxic, and you are the only one that I haven't invited to my house.
Oh,
my God.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's trust. We don't have it for each other. That's fine.
Oh my God.
I'm okay with that.
I don't know where any of this came from. Like, I like coming in every day. I like everybody. You've all been to my house.
Yeah.
I don't.
Nicasio calls me for advice sometimes. So, but I'm not a good friend.
I think someone hurt him because when you think about it, he's never invited us to his house ever. There was no housewarming party. You got a new house. There's no anything, birthday party, nothing. He's never invited any of us to anything for him other than like a public outing or something.
I don't agree with that audio though, because I feel like that guy is so focused on one type of person. Not all your coworkers are like that. And that sounds like that person needs to go to therapy of the one that's like, oh, I need to find something I don't like about my coworker so I could create all this conflict and
Those
drama.
Those people do exist, but they're not every coworker you have.
But in a sense, we're in competition with each other because we're trying.
What are you talking
Hold on.
about?
Well, let me explain. You're trying to like get to the next level. So like if you're getting paid something, you're not going to trust the other person and tell them how much you're getting paid, right?
But in our room specifically, like I'm not going after Serina's job. I'm not going to be a female
But
co-host.
do you trust me to tell me how much you're getting paid?
What does it matter what Matt gets paid versus what you get paid versus what she gets paid?
We're all doing different jobs.
But would you tell me how much you get paid?
No, that's
exactly.
none of your business.
There's no trust there.
But that...
I don't understand what you're talking about. Why would you want to discuss your personal finances? How does that affect your work?
But if we all trust each other and we're friends, what's the problem?
This is honestly why I hate business and friendship because it's so tough. It's not trust, but it gets sticky. Aside from that, people. That's why I have to use Mikey, my business partner, as a middleman. Because if you have something like, let's say you want to take 20 days off, and you come to me, and then we get into an argument. Now it's going to happen on the air, and it's reflected that way.
Right.
And so the same thing for money. That's why we're not going to talk money, is because it's going to be reflected in what we do.
Yeah, it's going to come across and we're going to just sound like we hate each other, which is what it sounds like right now.
So based off what we're talking about,
You're unhappy at work and you feel like you should be making more money.
Ask for a raise?
Am I right?
The worst way, let me tell you.
Tino Cucino Radio.
Tino Cucino Radio.